Welcome everybody. My name is Gabe, and we're doing the Concast, our very first one today. And this match is between Samsung Con versus KT Rolster, and I have my brother Dan by my side helping me today.
That's right, and we got a great match here right now. It's Stork versus Stats. Stork is the red Protoss in the bottom right, and Stats is the brown Protoss on the left side of the map here. And seems to be an interesting matchup here. Should be a good match. Stork always consistent as usual, always known for not making many mistakes. Their Stats there looking pretty funny if you ask me. Those big ass glasses, but anyways. So Gabe, what do you think about this, huh?
I think it's going to be a good match, actually, because these players are very good. Like you said, they don't make many mistakes. Looks like they're doing pretty much the same thing in the beginning here.
Yeah, typical 8 pylon there, and most likely Stork's doing the same thing.
That's cool,
I like those jackets that Con has there. This orange.
I wouldn't want to be wearing them now, actually, Dan. It's pretty warm in this room. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is pretty warm in here,
Oh
but
my God.
pretty tempted to take my shirt off during this here. But anyways,
Stork has
Stork's got the 8 pylon. They're just doing typical builds so far. Typical standard builds. Probably a 1 gateway. Yep, and he's both gonna do 1 gateway and scout. Pretty typical match. But Stork not known for doing much cheese. Stats does once in a while. I really love those Samsung Con jackets though. Dude. Those white and orange things are pretty fancy if you ask me. But
we should make jackets.
looks like Stats scouted in the wrong direction, so Stork gonna have an advantage there on scouting for a little bit. Gonna get the info quicker than Stats does. Looks like he's going for a gas. Oh, a manor pylon there, blocking some probes so that they can't get minerals there. It didn't even block any, and so not as effective as it could have been, but still harassing somewhat, blocking the pathway to that 1 mineral patch there, so the probes have to go around it. Finally, Stats gets a scout in here, but let's see here. Just pretty typical builds. Not much going on right now. Going to kill the manor pylon there. Is that another? He has another manor pylon. It looks like Stork's been just building those manor pylons, trying to block.
That was raping his thing. You saw that?
Yeah, no, they're killing the manor pylons. Typical thing. It's supposed to be. Oh, another one. Stork just constantly putting up those manor pylons to harass and somewhat delay Stats' mineral line there.
If you can read that, I'll pay you.
Oh yeah, I wish I could read that. That'd be awesome. There's Stork, looking awesome as usual.
Yep. Kids playing tag.
Looks like he trapped his zealot there.
That's hot.
Stork was trying to get in there and get some harassment possibly, but it looks like he trapped him. Stats trapped him, so looks like a typical standard build here from Stats, and pretty much an exact mirror from Stork here. So it's just gonna be a typical PvP here on Outsider, which I think I forgot to mention. It was even on Outsider, my bad. But looks like Stork is gonna be glitching through the mineral line there. Probably. I'm not quite sure what he's gonna try to accomplish with this. Might try to go and get a scout in, most likely.
Yeah.
Looks like Stork definitely has a scout here.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm sure you were. Get a nice scout, seeing everything. You might actually go up and scout the expansion up there to the north. Stork scouts the expansion, which is, he'll probably go for his own expansion now, and looks like in the bottom, on the right side there, yep. So pretty standard builds. PvP is pretty slow starting in my opinion usually. It's just mirror builds are always boring to watch, but got some range spinning on the cyber core there. Just typical stuff. It looks like stats might try to glitch through that mineral line to get a scout in. Yep. And he'll end up scouting this expansion Stork put up here. So both players pretty even right now, I'd say. It looks like, yeah, they both have about the same goon count, same zealots. Both going observatory most likely. Yep. Pretty much exactly the same timing on almost everything here, except looks like Stats has expansion up a little bit sooner, so he has a little bit of advantage there.
And
and
how do you like this match, Dan?
It's just a typical PvP. Pretty slow starting like usual, but
that's what I thought.
Looks like Stork's gonna be transferring some goons over the mineral line.
Oh, with you.
Kills the scout there. And both players have shuttles with two goons in them. Both have. Looks like they're gonna be going for Reavers soon here. Both got observers out.
Doing the same thing. This is just.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna get more intense pretty soon. It's gonna get some battles.
Yeah, soon. It looks like Stats is kind of moving out in his base a little bit towards his natural expansion there, and Stork's still content on just holding his ramp. Both have observers out. Probably gonna both just bring them to each other's base to see what's going on there. Looks like Stats is moving out. Looks like he's going for a little bit of an attack here. Probably just gonna try to get into containment or test Stork's front line here.
He's gonna seek it out first,
Yeah, he's gonna scout it out first with his observer.
He knows the attack's coming.
Most likely, Stork probably pick off his observer if he brings it too close in.
I think Stax is going for his second base there.
No, most likely here what's gonna happen is both people are. It looks like Stork's just pretty much contained right now. He can't really leave. He's just gonna basically hold his ramp until it's possible for him to move out. Stats backing off a little bit here, and he's also taking his natural, which gives him a good advantage. He's gonna have 2 gas now. He's gonna be able to produce more units, more gateways.